Probably just a quick video this one. I've just bought this Panasonic NV-SV121 S-VHS video recorder on eBay. It was sold as non-working, doesn't power up, which is not surprising because these machines do suffer from capacitor failures in their power supplies. But more worryingly, now I've got it unwrapped, I notice it's obviously been opened and reassembled by someone who doesn't know what they're doing. The casing isn't correctly located in this rear corner here, and the front panel has clearly been reinstalled without holding the flap open, so the flap is not operating correctly. Neither of those are too worrying really, but what does worry me slightly more is there's something inside it which is loose and rattling around, and I don't know what other damage they will have done because they clearly didn't know what they were doing while they were inside it. So I'm going to get the top off and have a look, see what horrors greet me inside this machine. Also find out what that loose thing is inside. Oh, that screw's not even... that was in cross-threaded. Dear oh dear. Let's get this off now. Right, what is loose in here? There it is. Oh, it's part of the casing. Plastic part of the casing. One of the... looks like one of the front panel clips actually. But that said, the head looks clean-ish and spins freely. And it doesn't look as though there's any damage been done to the mechanism. That's not in its correct place. That's not running in its track up there. So that's wrong. So I think someone's... yeah, this is all knackered. Someone's forced this. Ah, what a shame. Now that's cracked there as well. Right, let's get the front panel off. I suspect what's happened is the machine's died with a tape in it and someone's forcibly removed the cassette, and in the process they've messed up the loading mechanism. Is that damaged in any way? I'm not seeing any obvious damage on there. But yes, these capacitors have gone. So that's clearly the fault. Someone's made a mess of this, haven't they? See, that peg should be running in that track. And similarly this side, yeah, the peg's out of the track, isn't it? So I wonder if we can just get that back into position without actually breaking anything. There we are, that's in position. And that side's in position. Okay, so that's... this doesn't look right now. What's going on here? That shouldn't be at an angle like that, so what's happened here? Some other part of the mechanism must be in the wrong place as well then. What's that? That's now wedged against the little light emitter for the tape end sensor. So I'm not sure what's been going on in here. Let's just take that out of the track again and lift it up. So I think it should be up there. There we are. Yes, that's right. I just put it in the wrong part of the track. Okay, so that's now... and that's now fully unloaded and it's latched in that position. So I think the loading mechanism should, in theory, now be okay. Unless it's been abused so much that that's just going to fall out of its track again. Anyway, let's make sure that's fully pushed in. That's another common fault with these machines. If they've been bashed about a bit, this circuit board tends to fall out of its connectors and often just needs pushing back in like that. This one was a bit loose, but probably okay. I mean, we could try powering it up now, but I don't think it's going to work because of these capacitors. Let's just give it a quick try though. Power goes in there and switch on. Let's listen for any clicks. No, nothing at all. Oh yes, a click when we powered off. So yeah, it's the switch mode power supply's gone. So, okay, I think I just need to replace these two capacitors. Now, I have done a previous video on an identical machine to this, which showed how to replace those capacitors, so I won't include that in this video. I'll put a link to it up in the corner of the screen if you want to watch that video. So I'll just go ahead and change these capacitors, and then see if we end up with a working machine. Right, I've replaced those two capacitors. The new ones, I've gone up a voltage rating, so they were slightly bigger than the original capacitors, so I've had to sort of splay them apart a little bit to get them on the board, but they've gone in fine. I've put the board back into the chassis, but I haven't put the deck back on yet. I just want to power it up first and see if the display comes on, so let's try that. I've already plugged the mains cable in. Let's make sure that's pushed in. Actually, that's come out a little bit. Yeah, let's push that back in. So let's power up. Moment of truth. Hey, we have clock. Brilliant. Yep, that looks fine. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put the deck back in now. Right, deck back in. Let's power up again. Oh, probably we've got too much light going in it now, that's the problem. Yeah. I don't know which button turns it on. Yeah. It's shutting down, perhaps because there's too much light going into it. Let's see if we can just block a bit of light out. Oh no, it's trying to drive the cassette carriage out more, isn't it? So I think we've still got a problem with the cassette carriage. That's annoying. Maybe mode switch. I wonder if the mode switch located correctly when I put the deck back on. I hope it did. Anyway, we're fully unlaced now, so if I just remove the deck again, we should be able to see if the mode switch is lined up. That mode switch looks to be in the correct position for fully unlaced, and this is in the correct position for fully unlaced, so that should just go on and be correct. I wonder if I want to put some contact cleaner on the mode switch. Let's try that. Or before I do that, I'll just work the mode switch a bit. I mean, that feels fine. In both directions. Right, let's try lining that up. That's correctly aligned. Now let's try refitting the deck now. Right, deck reinstalled. Board in, let's try it again. Helps if you connect the power. Probably going to do the same thing again, isn't it? Yeah, it's just trying to... Still not happy, is it? I don't think this is a light problem, but just in case. I think we've probably still got some alignment problem on the front loading mechanism, haven't we? Yeah, that doesn't feel right at all. I wonder if we've got something broken here. Let's power down. This requires a bit more investigation. Right, I had a little look at the underside of the deck and I couldn't see any errors with the timing. This is all, it has been damaged a little bit I think, but I think it's all right. I think it's all now correctly assembled. So I drenched the whole mode switch with loads of contact cleaner, gave it a good proper workout both directions numerous times. So let's give it another try after that. I'm hoping it was just a dirty mode switch. Let's come on, powered up, load tape. No, it's still not happy, is it? It's still not happy. So what on earth is going on with this now? Oh, it looks like it's trying to drive the tape. Yeah, it's trying to drive the reels forward. Oh, this could just be light now. This could just be light now. Yes, there we go. It's laced up. So play. Which one's play? That one. Yep, it's running. Excellent. Eject. Yeah, looks fine. Let's just try that again. Load. Yep, it's laced up. Play. Whoops, that was not play. That's play. Yep, it's running. Eject. There we go. Right, I think we've solved that one. So, I'll put all the casing back together and we'll give it an actual try. Right, all reassembled and powered up and hooked up to the TV. I'll just reposition the camera so you can see the TV screen. Right, hopefully the TV screen is now in shot, so let's see if this plays. Yes, it does. It's not very good, is it? Is it still auto-tracking? Here it goes, yeah. That's better. Yeah, that seems to work absolutely fine. Picture forwards. Picture rewind. Yeah, fine. Fast forward. Just wait for it to ramp up to full speed if it's going to. Yeah, that sounds fine. Crikey, they do run fast, these modern machines, don't they? Right. Rewind fast. Got made a meal out of that, didn't it? Ah. It didn't want to rewind, did it? Is it going to do it now? Oh, it's doing it now. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? It seemed to seize up when I first tried to rewind, but it seems happy now. Anyway, it is doing it. So let's have me tape out. There we are. So there we are, another fully working, I think, Panasonic SV121. I quite like these machines because, yes, they're very modern, sort of very cheap machines, but they do have a built-in time-based corrector, admittedly not a very good one, but in addition to that they also support the rare PAL EP recording speed, so they are useful if you've got tapes recorded in the EP speed. You want a sort of decent deck to play those back in. This is just about the only one, really. There is a JVC model which has a time-based corrector and supports PAL EP, but those are really, really expensive. So this is the only one really that has both those features and is affordable. So I quite like these decks, although they're cheap modern ones. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you again in the next video.